Hi, I'm Mark and welcome to the African Cichlid Hub. In this video I'm going to be talking about African Cichlid aggression, different types of aggression and how to combat that aggression. Okay, so the different types of aggression can vary. There's aggression regarding the males being very dominant in the tank. This is the hierarchy of the tank. Basically you'll have a tank boss and the one in the middle and another one right down at the bottom of the pecking order. Another type of aggression is an overzealous male who's constantly trying to breed with his females but not giving his females any rest, basically. So let's talk about the different types of aggression and how we can combat that. So regards to the hierarchy in the tank, this is going to happen in most African cichlid tanks and there's not much you can do about it. But if that dominant male does become too aggressive and you're probably losing some fish because of it and you notice it's definitely him, you can quarantine that fish by basically removing that fish from the tank and then placing it into, say, a quarantine tank, or if you've got a hospital tank set up. What will happen then if you leave that fish in that tank for, say, about 2 to 3 days and then introduce him with the lights off in the tank, he will be then down the pecking order. So hopefully that will calm him down. And then obviously you're going to have the subdominant aggressive male in the tank and he will probably take his place and the cycle just continues. So monitoring them all the time is probably the best thing to do. Now in regards to dealing with the overzealous male that's always trying to breed with his females, but he's sort of battering them all the time, even though he's probably bred with them, he's still trying to breed with them over and over again. And the way you can combat this is quite simple. You just add more females to his group. That will give the other females a chance to get away from the male, and then that will then obviously give him the chance then to breed with the other females, giving that female that's already bred with a chance to hide away and to hold and not get bothered. So another way as well to dealing with African cichlid aggression as a whole is overstocking your tank. Now some people are a bit, I don't really like overstocking my tank, I like to be nice and placid. Well, for example, if you do not overstock an African cichlid tank, you're going to have a high rate of aggression. And this is due to low numbers. Low numbers gives an opportunity then for the more aggressive fish in your tank to target the quieter fish. And now if you overstock your tank, it's going to be a lot harder for that dominant African cichlid to choose one African cichlid at a time. So what you're doing by overstocking, you're breaking up the aggression, you're giving more fish in the tank for the other fish to get away, and also provide plenty of hiding places for your fish to get away. Now, in regards to overstocking your tank, make sure if you're overstocking your tank you have adequate filtration. I always try and run, I think it's 5 times per hour, my tank is circulated with my 2 external filters, so always take that into consideration as well. Another tip regarding cutting down on aggression is try not to add males or females as well that are similar, that look similar basically, because obviously the male trying to breed with his females will notice a male that looks similar to him and he'll target him to try and get him away from his selective female. So for example, regarding highly aggressive Mbuna, I would have to probably pick Demasoni. Now in regards to keeping Demasoni, I recommend that you keep them in high numbers of probably 10, 12 plus. Now when you're adding them to the tank, it's best recommended that you add them in large groups, probably I would say 10 at a time, and try and keep them of similar size. And you want a higher ratio to females to males. Probably if you're adding 10, I would only add probably 2 males to 8 females. Now if you're losing Demasoni, probably losing females or males, and you want to add more to the tank, don't add just one at a time. Then basically that new Demasoni that you're adding to the tank is going to be targeted straight away. So try and add probably in 2s and 4s, and have your lights turned off probably for the whole day. Give them enough chance to acclimatise to the tank as well, you know, in regards to the aggression getting used to the hierarchy in the tank. So to conclude and to wrap up, basically you need to be monitoring the aggressive males in your tank. Also, it can be aggressive females as well, so you know you have to monitor that as well. And if the males are being too overzealous with their females, just have a think, can I add more females to the group to give the other females a break? Overstocking, make sure your filtration is adequate if you're going to add more fish to the tank. And overall, I would say that probably the best thing you can do is choose fish that don't look very similar. This is a massive thing that you need to take into consideration before even stocking your tank and choosing your selection. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope some tips in the video are going to help you out, you know, regarding keeping African cichlids. And if you've got any questions, leave it in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.